Hello, this is part 2 of converting mixed numbers into improper fractions, and also the reverse process, converting improper fractions into mixed numbers. So if you have not looked at the previous video, which is practice 1 of this series, I recommend that you watch that first, because in that video I'm more thorough in my explanation. Here, I assume you pretty much know what you're doing, so I'm going to go more swiftly through these problems since I already explained that in the first video. So if you have not watched the first video, do that now. Okay, so right in this question number 1 here, what they want us to do is write the mixed number given into an improper fraction format. So again, I'm not going to do a ton of detail here, but just proficient kind of walk through to reinforce what you already know from the previous video. All right, so we have 6 and 1/10, and we need to convert this into an improper fraction. If you recall, to convert, what you can do is take the denominator, bring it over. It's going to be the same denominator in the mixed number as it is in the improper fraction. So just bring it over. That way you'll know what goes there, which is what we're about to do. So 6 times 10 is 60. 60 plus 1, which is the numerator, is 61. And the 61 goes in the numerator over here. So the denominator stays the same. After you multiply these two and add 1, this becomes your numerator. And that's our answer. This is in a improper fraction format, which means the top number is equal to or greater than the denominator. So 61 over 10. All right, so more practice here. Same scenario. 10 and 8/9. We know the result of this conversion is going to be a fraction. There it is. Put the fraction bar. We also know the denominator is going to stay the same. Put it here. We just don't know what this is yet, but we're about to find out. 10 times 9 is 90. 90 plus 8 is 98. That's what goes there. 98 over 9 is the result. Okay, so that's the improper fraction. All right, so now we got a big number here, 55 and 8/9. Let's go ahead and bring the fraction bar here. We know the denominator goes here. Now the question is, what is 9 times 55? And the answer is, I have no idea. So we have to use our techniques that we already know for multiplication. All right? 9 times 5 is 45. 9 times 5 is 45. And 4 is 49. Okay, so the result of this multiplication is 495. 495 plus 8, if you don't know, just simply do it over here. That's fine. If it's a big number, you don't have to try to do it in your head, because it is, it's not that easy. 5 and 8 is 13. Carry the 1. 1 and 9 is 10. Carry the 1. 1 and 4 is 5. So 503 goes here. 9 times 55 is 495. 495 plus 8 is 503. That goes on top. All right, so let's switch colors for fun. Another big number, but we can handle it. It's going to be the same technique. Denominator is going to be 60. Now, this is 60 times 4. 4 times 6 is 24, but it's not 24, it's 240, right? Now, if you don't know that, you could do it the long way. 4 times 0 is 0. 4 times 6 is 24. See that? Because this is a 0. We know anything times 0 is 0, so I just multiplied the non-zero digits. Anyway, multiplying this gives us 240. 240 plus 11, I can do this in my head, is 251, right? 240 plus 11 is 251. Now, if you cannot do that in your head, that's fine. Add it on the side. All right, so 251 over 60. All right, so looks like, again, we're converting mixed number to an improper fraction. A lot of practice here. Practice makes perfect, as they say. What goes here? 7, you said. Correct. 9 times 7 is 63. 63 plus 3 is 66. Right? 66 over 7. All right, so now we're doing the reverse. We're going from an improper fraction that way to a mixed number. We're converting this improper fraction to a mixed number. Now, if you watch my first video of this, the previous video, you know how to do this already. And what we're going to do is long division, right? So we're going to divide using long division. Dividend, top number goes in the box. Divisor, bottom number goes outside the box. 3 divides into 4 once. 1 times 3 is 3. Subtract, remainder of 1. We said before, recall that this is the quotient, Q, quotient. This is remainder, R, and this is the divisor, D. And if you recall, the format of the answer is Q, R, D. Q, R over D. This is the mixed number format. All right, so all we got to do now is just take these numbers and plug them in according to this template. Q is 1. R is the remainder, that's 1. Over. D is the divisor, and that's 3. And there it is, 1 1/3. 4 thirds as an improper fraction is the same as 1 1/3 as a mixed number. And again, you can multiply this back. You can convert from here to here as a quick check. 3 times 1 is 3. 3 plus 1 is 4 over 3. Oh yeah, we got that. That's our original number. So these are equivalent. And you want to use this button down here for mixed number. Click that. 1, arrow over. 1, arrow down. 3. All right, so here we have 28 over 14. And we have to convert this to a mixed number. Long division. 14 goes into 28 2 times. 2 times 14 is 28. Subtract. Remainder is 0. Quotient is 2. Remainder is 0. Divisor is 14. Q, R, D. Q is 2. R is 0. D is 14. And you've seen this before, right? From the previous video. Whenever we have a 0 as the remainder, which means we have a 0 in the numerator of the fraction part, that is 0. So we don't want to type that in. No. We want to type 2 in. 2, the whole number 2, is our answer here. Because look, 28 divides by 14 exactly 2 times. No remainder. So there's going to be no fractional part. So actually, whenever you see this right here, this situation, which is rare, but it happens, where the bottom number, denominator, divides exactly evenly in the numerator with 0 remainder, if you know that in your head, don't bother with all of this. Just go from here right to there, and we're done. All right? Another quick example is, 10 over 5. Well, 10 divided by 5 is 2. I'm not going to bother with all that other intermediate stuff. Now, there it is. There it is right there. See that? 6 divided by 2. I'm not going to bother with this whole QRD thing because I know 6 divided by 2 is exactly 3 with nothing left over. Done. All right, so back to our answer. Our answer is 2. Let's type that in there. So keep that in mind. Watch out for that situation where there's 0 remainder. All right. And a lot of times you can glance and see, you know what? Nah, there's going to be a remainder here, right? If it was 20 divided by 5, yeah, that would work. That 0 remainder thing. Not here. You know 5 does not divide evenly into 21 for a couple of reasons. The multiplication table is one, right? The other one is the divisibility rules. This does not end in 0 or 5. But I digress. Let's keep going. 21 divided by 5. We know it's QRD. Five goes into 21 4 times. 4 times 5 is 20. Remainder of 1. Q, R, D. Q, 4. R, 1. D, 5. Is this correct? Did we make a mistake? Well, let's multiply it back. 4 times 5 is 20, plus 1 is 21 over 5. Yeah, that's right. We got the original back. That was our check. So 4 1/5. All right, so one more. (20/9). Q, R, D. Let's find out what these are. 9 divided into 20 goes in there 2 times because 2 times 9 is 18. Remainder is 2, right? If you can do some traction like that in your head, don't bother with borrowing. 20 minus 18 is 2. Now, Q, R, R, and D. Okay. Q is 2, whole number part. R is 2, remainder. Divisor is 9. Let's quickly double check. 2 times 9 is 18, plus 2 is 20/9. 20/9. Check. So let's try it out and see if it works. All right, so that's how you convert mixed numbers into improper fractions and improper fractions back to mixed numbers. If you like my content, click on the like button, post your comments, and subscribe to my channel. Thank you for watching.